I didn't make a whole lot of Easter badge reels this year, but I did make one as a tutorial for you guys. This is my first time making this design, and I'll walk you through it. I'm going to post this exact video on my YouTube channel as well. I've only posted a few videos on YouTube, but I did learn that I can post direct links to these products for you guys. I have my channel linked in my bio, but just be warned, I'm a very mediocre YouTube creator. Anyway, the acrylics came from Zindy, which is linked in my bio. The jump rings also came from Zindy, and these are the glitters I'm using from Chase Ray. I have all my glitters mixed into my UV resin, and they're a honey-like consistency. For this carrot charm, I'm going to put the vinyl down first for two reasons. The first reason is I don't want to have to seal it. It's not that big of a difference. The second reason you'll see later on. If you're new around here, the SVGs for the acrylic blanks came with my purchase from Zindy. For the orange part of the carrot, I just deleted the solid orange piece that was included, and for the leaves, I just deleted the green outline. When I make these dangling charms for my badge rails, I don't like to cut the hole out in my vinyl first. I personally find it easier just to put the vinyl around the hole and then take an X-Acto knife or something else and to cut around the hole. With these leaves, I was able to move some of them over so they avoided the hole, and then that middle one, a little bit was dangling over, so I took my weaning pen because I actually couldn't find my X-Acto knife. I just took what I had and I cut around where the hole was. And then after there was no vinyl in the way of that hole anymore, I put my glitter on. For the hop acrylic, I just put the glitter on the backside like I normally would. For this one, I'm going to put the vinyl on the front and then seal it. I don't normally use or recommend chunky glitters for my acrylic blanks, but this spring mix from Chase Ray that I got in my subscription box this month was just too perfect. Chunky glitters are a little bit harder to work with and get good coverage, so I don't recommend them for beginners. After I had that one fully covered, I was going to move on to the carrot. And now you're going to see why it was a good idea to have the vinyl on the backside. I decided to do two glitter colors on this one because if the charm flips over, it'll still look like a carrot. Because I had the vinyl already laid down, it was very easy for me to tell where the orange was going to go and where the green was going to go. The first time I did this, where I put the vinyl on the front of the carrot, I definitely overestimated where the green leaves were going to be, and some of that green sank down into the orange. After I had that covered in glitter, I cured it under my lamp for 2 minutes, and now I'm going to put the vinyl on the hop acrylic. For the hop SVG, I didn't really do too much to it. There was a polka dot design inside of the egg, and I just deleted that. This carrot vinyl also came from Zindy. It's under Easter vinyl. Originally, I was just going to put the carrot vinyl down, but I feel like it didn't pop enough, so I went and I added this pastel green from Tech Wrap to it, and it really made it pop. Also for the floppy ear, I welded the white pieces together because they weren't attached or welded together, and it was just easier for me to cut it out that way. I cut out the inside of the ears and the H and the P out of the same light pink color. At first I was going to make the H and the P a different color, like a purple color, but honestly I just wanted to make it a little bit easier, and it still turned out really cute. For this one I put the P over the ear, but then I made another one and I put the ear over the P, and I actually like the way that that looked better. So you can experiment and see what you like better. Now I'm going to seal all that vinyl with my UV resin. I applied a generous amount of my CCDIY UV resin, and now I'm going to go in with a silicone nail tool and just spread that resin around. I'm a big fan of trying to get it done with one top coat, but if you need to, you can always go in and do a second coat. The lamp that I'm using right now is the Magic Cure lamp from Resin Rockers. After that top coat's on, I'm going to torch any of micro bubbles on the surface and then cure under the lamp for 2 minutes. I use clear badge rails from Specialist ID, and I use UV resin to apply the badge rail to my acrylic blank. I just want to point out too that even though I didn't put a top coat on the carrot, I want to make sure that it got under the lamp just so it could get a cure from the front side as well, because that green glitter is not going to let a whole lot of light through, and I want to make sure the piece is cured. To get that carrot charm on, I'm using these needle nose pliers that I got from Walmart, and I'm attaching it with a jump ring. I've seen people attach it to the metal triangle where the badge rail attaches, but I like the way that it falls better when you add the jump ring on.